Hello, I'm Larry Frey from the University of Colorado, and I hope that everybody is safe and healthy. I'm the chair of the Central States Communication Association's Jack Kay Award for Community Engagement and Applied Communication Scholarship. This award honors the late Jack Kay, a past president of Central States, who, after holding professorships and administration positions at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln and at Wayne State University, served as interim chancellor, provost, and vice chancellor for academic affairs at the University of Michigan-Flint. Jack was a pioneering scholar of applied communication research who focused on the power of language, especially its dark side, conducting extensive research about and alerting people early to how white supremacist groups such as the Ku Klux Klan, Aryan nations, and neo-Nazi skinheads frame and disseminate their messages and recruit new members. Jack's research was cited widely by newspapers, radio, and television. He testified before the U.S. Civil Rights Commission, and he served as a consultant to law enforcement, helping to stop the spread of hate. Jack was the recipient of many research, teaching, and service awards. He was a loving husband to Ruth Kay, who graciously supports this award, and he is deeply missed. I want to thank the members of the awards committee for their work. Debbie Doherty, last year's recipient of this award, Don Ritzenheim, Matt Seeger, and Jeff Tyus, who's next year's chair. On behalf of them, I'm very pleased to announce that Dr. Kate Magsamen-Conrad, an associate professor in the Department of Communication Studies at the University of Iowa, is the recipient of this year's award. Kate's community engaged applied communication scholarship sits at the intersections of health communication, gerontology, and technology, with a deep commitment to promoting social justice. She is the author of more than 40 publications and the recipient of many awards, including the 2018 National Communication Association's Early Career Award. Her theory-driven applied communication scholarship employs community-based participatory research methods to create strong, sustainable partnerships with diverse community groups. One primary focus of her research is the digital divide and how structural level factors, including prejudice and inequality in access to technology, learning opportunities, and resources, can prevent some individuals from engaging meaningfully with information technology. In particular, she has worked to combat growing opportunities for health information technologies to exacerbate health disparities between communities that are and are not well-resourced, an incredibly important issue in today's coronavirus pandemic. As an example of her scholarship, Kate's 5-year community-driven research project, the Intergroup Communication Intervention, involved undergraduate students designing and conducting training workshops for older adults in partnership with a county committee on aging and the county district public library. The workshops provided needed educational service for under-resourced individuals, served as a rich opportunity for intergenerational learning and growth, and helped to reduce prejudice and intolerance across the lifespan. Kate's related scholarship has examined how new technologies can bridge health disparities through interpersonal communication across the lifespan, particularly in rural areas. Her research has revealed ways that insufficient technological capital disenfranchises others by, for instance, forcing disclosure of private health information. She subsequently used those findings to create effective training programs for teaching, learning, and adoption of new technologies within communities. She also provided disparity-sensitive recommendations for medical professionals' integration of health management and personal technology into their healthcare practices for patients of all ages. That work has been received with much media attention, including coverage by the Washington Post. She currently is working with an international interdisciplinary team to explore how technology can be used to improve resources for low-income mothers as well as how an outcomes assessment project with a nonprofit group in Iowa City that provides tangible resources, such as beds, to people transitioning out of homelessness. She also has partnered with researchers from other universities and 2 nurse practitioners to conduct research that uses communication privacy management theory to do something about the lack of adequate support for children living with medical complexities and their caregivers. One long-term goal of that project is to create easily accessible, evidence-based resources that help people to recognize their privacy orientations, construct rules surrounding private information disclosure that best facilitates helpful co-management, and identify and obtain the type of support that they need. As I hope this brief overview shows, Kate has an incredibly impressive record of community-engaged, applied communication research and teaching that seeks to confront issues of social injustice, inequality, intolerance, and prejudice. Her scholarship exemplifies the purposes and qualities of the Jack Kay Award for Community Engagement and Applied Communication Scholarship. Having known Jack, I know that he would be tremendously respectful of and appreciate Kate's scholarship. On behalf of Jack and his wife, Ruth, award committee members, and all of Central State's members, congratulations, Kate.